And so I want you guys to understand how important it is that we understand that when we go get ready to go into some situation, and this is why we do this, we look at the word to see what the Lord is telling us in this time. And He is wanting us to know that He is with us whenever we get ready to go, before we go into a trial and after we get through with the trial. That's why I wanted to mention Jacob's situation and how it really reflects in his son. And the Lord is still doing what he does. He is with us through the good, he is with us through the bad, and we are happy to receive. So after his brothers has thrown him into the cistern and they've left him there, they realize, okay, we can't just leave him in there. Now there must be an air of what's going to happen next. But the Lord, and I think that if that the Lord did not do this, it would have ended up bad. Either it probably would have ended up bad because they were very angry. But the Lord, but out of nowhere, there come these two merchants, and these merchants are they're not Egyptian, but they're heading to Egypt to do business. And so the guys get the bright idea that instead of taking their brother's life, notice that it's only after the merchants show up that instead of taking their brother's life, they were going to take his life. Instead of taking their brother's life, they decided to sell him to the merchants. They were that angry. You know, people will do something to you whenever they get angry enough and they don't see another way out, because you got to think about it. Joseph is not only getting, a pat on the back by his father that he elevates them over him, but he is also getting a pat on the back by by the Lord, because Joseph just told them also about his two dreams that elevated him over his brethren that are already jealous that they're not getting any attention and that they're being overlooked. Their inheritance is being given to their younger brother. How do they feel about that? So, this kind of reminds me of Cain and Abel, when Cain slew Abel. So thank the Lord that he spared Joseph by these merchants all of a sudden show. The Heavenly Father guides us and helps us in our situations. So more than likely, Joseph is in the cistern crying out, calling for the Heavenly Father and praying nonetheless. And the Lord sends these two merchants. He is sold to them and they go to Egypt.